4350 TV, Daryl Nicholson here, and I want to introduce you today to David Levine, mate.
Daryl, how you going, mate?
Mate, look, thanks for the call.
No
Happy
problem.
birthday,
Yeah,
by the
thank
way.
you. 1st of July.
1st of July. It's not really your birthday.
No, that's right. 10
But
years in business.
The open range is 10 years old, so the 1st of July, 10 years old.
Yeah.
Mate, just take me through the story of how this big business in James Street has evolved.
We started off over in Station Street next to McDonald's over there. It was a really tiny little store.
Yep.
It used to be a Darling Down Shooting and Outdoor World.
Yep.
My business partner, one of my business partners bought that in 2006.
Yep.
And Simon and I, we joined the business in 2009. So yeah, we've had it for 7 years.
Yep.
But the open range itself is 10 on the 1st of July.
Wow.
It started off as 48 square metres on one side of the building, and once Dave bought the business, he opened it up into two of that, so 96 square metres.
Yep.
And we've just moved into here, I'll say 18 months ago now.
Righto.
We've got 570 square metres in the new place here now. And as you can see, like we've turned the stock, filled the shop, and we've built a 25 metre indoor range here as well, which took a bit of getting over the line, but we got that there.
Yeah,
so,
I can imagine. Amazing.
That's where we're at the moment.
Okay, so mate, and we've had a chat before we started, but I'm in real estate and liquor, and I thought that was pretty heavy regulated. You must have a lot of controls put in place by all the law enforcement, fair trading.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably, I wouldn't even begin to imagine how many groups, government departments you deal with.
The weapons licensing are very, very stringent. We have to be able to track every single firearm that comes into the building.
Yep.
And where it comes from, where it goes to, and we've got X amount of 14 days to get that paperwork back to weapons licensing. So there's a lot of regulations as far as what we need to do.
Yep.
We quite often get told, people can just come and buy a gun. Well, you can't just come in and buy a gun and go home with it.
No, it's not America.
No, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately, or fortunately. So it's very, very, very stringent, and everything down to the serial numbers on the guns got to be recorded.
Yep.
The makes, the models, the actions, and that all goes down on their licenses then. So it's very, very hard to keep on top of all the paperwork.
Yeah. So no ID, no licenses, no proof that you've got a license. No sale, no joy.
No. So we do get that a bit. People come in from out west, Bushy's forgot his wallet, and he hasn't got his license, and he wants to buy ammunition or come to pick up a firearm. He's got his permit to acquire, but hasn't got his license. I can't give it to him.
No, you can't have a drink unless you can show your ID.
That's right, exactly right. Same deal. So
same deal.
And we get a bit of abuse for that. Like people want to buy their ammunition, and we can't supply it to them. But that's just the law, and it's just so stringent. We just got to stick 100% to the rules.
Yeah. So mate, you started this business in Station Street, just you and your business partner, and now where has it gone to now?
Well,
when you started?
Yeah, we started when we've always been 3 partners. One of them's a sole partner.
Yep.
But Simon and I have been at it for 2009, 1st of July. It was just him and I.
Yep.
And my wife started doing all the bookwork and the paperwork. She used to do that from home. When back then it was only very small, so it didn't take her too long to do that. Whereas now we've got 9 full-time staff.
9 full-time staff.
9 full-time staff. We also bought our opposition out downtown in November last year. So Shearsmith Firearms. So we now own that. It's been rebadged as the open range as well. So between the 2 stores, there's 9 full-time staff, and Simon and I still actively hands-on every day. So we just don't see the other bloke. He's a cotton farmer as well, so we don't see him. So,
cool.
So it works really well.
Right, great. Look, serious business, and serious about what they do, and not only for the gun enthusiasts. You've got some kayaks there.
Yeah, look, we do.
Kayakers.
Kayaks go really well for us. We sell a lot of kayaks during the warmer months, especially.
Yeah.
I think last summer I think we sold 220 of them for the Christmas period.
Oh, wow.
It was really good. But yeah, they're a great asset to the business. We also do metal detectors.
Yep.
So we do a lot of we associated with the Brisbane Metal Detecting Club.
Yep.
We've been doing that now for about 7 years as well.
Yep.
And we go out and find people's wedding rings when we get when people lose them. We get that quite regularly.
Right.
So, they ring up and want to know, do we hire them? But it's easier for me to go and find them for them.
What a great service.
It's great.
Mate, I think you're pretty cheap what you charge for that, but anyhow, that's...
It's most people, if they find it, they're happy to give you anything. It's more sentimental value than anything. So
that's great.
A lot of the times we don't charge them anyway. We feel pretty guilty for them. So
giving it a bit back.
Look, we
do. You never know what you get back.
We do a lot of charity stuff as well on the range. We got to know a young bloke just before Christmas that had Ewing sarcoma, cancer, and they gave him 6 months to live, and he came back a second time, and we went through and he had a bucket list, so we gave him and his family a time on the range, and
Right.
I got to know him really well. And I have a friend from the coast with a helicopter. He wanted to do a helicopter flight, so I got him to fly up, and we picked him up and took him around Toowoomba and that. And one of my staff organised the horse riding thing for him
Oh,
at
that's
Webster's
great.
Creek. And so yeah, we get involved in some of those charities and cancer foundations and whatever we can do to help people. But,
That's
yeah,
excellent.
Oh mate, it's good. You got to help people.
Oh, look, I love that giving back. Giving back, and you never know what you don't want to expect anything, but
No, it's all
good faith in business.
Absolutely.
So the range of stock we were talking about, you've also got binoculars, and just not your normal opera binoculars. These must be pretty impressive.
Yeah, we do a range of binoculars from really cheap binoculars for people just wanting, for a pair of binoculars when they go to the beach on holidays, right up to some really high-end quality optics for bird watching clubs and deer hunters. People like that want the really high optics, that high quality glass. And we ever do a lot of those. So, range finders, spotting scopes, all the optics. And then all your torches, archery gear. We do a lot of archery gear as well.
Okay, so archery clubs,
archery clubs and things like that.
Right.
And we're just about to launch into a range of freshwater fishing gear as well.
Okay, so freshwater fishing.
Yep. So
Right. Okay.
dedicated to the local region. So the last staff member we put on is a professional fisherman. He fishes all the bass tours and things like that as well. Okay. So he's going to head that department up. But all your freshwater locally made hard body lures as well. We're stocking a lot of handmade crafted lures. Good high-end quality rods and reels for the region, things that work in this region, and impoundments in the river system, and we do a fishing report every week as well that goes out to the subscribers list on our email.
Right.
So that'll probably end up going on Facebook page as well.
Okay. So you reach out with an email list each. You send an email out each week, and you've got your website that promotes the business. But for the actual purchase or anything. For the firearms.
Anything explosive, you've got to be actually in the shop.
Yeah, you've got to come in the shop.
That's right. So the web page works well for our projectiles and binoculars and metal detectors. But anything that is actually explosive, we must see your license, and then we can't post it. You can't send it on courier unless they're a special courier. So you can't buy a firearm over the internet and then just have us send it to you.
Unreal. Great stuff. David, in behind us, this flashing light, that's the entry into the shooting range.
That's an indoor range.
25 metres.
Yep, 25 metre range.
How the hell do you stop a bullet being fired out of a gun?
Yeah, it was a big engineering feat to get that done inside the building. Actually, there's 12-inch concrete between us and the people upstairs. Extra thick concrete between the exterior walls. It's basically a box inside a box. We've got 20 mil gap, and then there's 90 mils of pine framing filled with sound foam. Another gap, MDF board, plyboard, rubber. And that's what your finished product is. And then we have there's 56 tons of steel in there, lining all that wall as well. So there's, I think it's 10 mil down the wall, 16 mil on the back wall, 10 mil on the floor and ceiling, and there's about 11 baffles going all the way down. So no matter where the bullet's fired in the range, it ends up down the back.
Right.
And the range officers are always watching that anyway. And then we've got 12 tons of recycled car tyre. Down the end there.
12 tons of recycled car tyre.
It came in 20 kilo bags, and there was 480 of them.
Right,
for every single one of them. So we carried them up those stairs. So
there you go.
So that's what pulls up the bullet.
Righto. So there's different packages available, starting from $99 up to $199, and there's some add-ons as well. And you get the instructor in there and supervisor. And it is serious, so there's no tomfoolery, no mucking around.
We don't put up with any tomfoolery.
So
and all the guns are tethered as well. That's really important for the gallery. So both from the side and from the back, so you can't turn the guns at all. So they're all tethered. You have a range officer standing right there with you all the time.
Cool, great. Look, good team building exercise for those, and up to 10, 10's comfortable.
10's a really good number. We do corporate events, we do bucks parties.
Bookings are advised
parties.
for Saturdays.
Definitely.
So just give a ring and just make a time, and they work out the packages and how long it'll take. So good idea. Mate, I want to thank you today for the range, and look, David, thanks, mate.
Thanks very much, David.
Happy birthday, 10
that's
years old.
1st of July.
The open range. So, and this is the start of July, and happy financial year, everyone. Until next time, take care. See ya.
Thank you.